Yes, welcome to Right in the Coop. How we doing, boys? All right?
Aye.
Very well, very well.
Fine.
Need to start on a sad note, lads. Had a lot of messages for fans of the show. A lot of people asking about where Slaney's been. So with his permission, spoke to him the last couple of days just to tell everyone that his mum passed away last week. Obviously he's devastated. We're all heartbroken here as well. Such a lovely woman you all knew her. So funny, so caring. Every time you left her in a better mood. So we're all, as I say, we're all absolutely devastated. Our funeral will be tomorrow. And then hopefully if Slaney's feeling a wee bit better, he'll be back soon. But our thoughts are with you and your family, mate. We love you. And we're here for you. So there you go.
Well said, pal.
Yeah. Right.
She was a lovely woman, wasn't she?
Oh, guy. And I feel for, I mean, I miss him.
Aye.
And it's nothing against my boys. But he feels like my boy.
Aye.
You know what I mean? At times, you know, and I've said that, but nah, it's hard, isn't it? You lose any family member, but especially your ma. And I used to watch the games with her, didn't he? As well.
Yeah.
You know, the Celtic games, you know, so it's hard for him to know.
We'll get a day tomorrow to celebrate her life.
Yep.
Right, Cooping results for last week, lads. Derek Ferguson is top of the league. That's never happened before.
Mate, that's
What do you mean it's never happened? It's happened a few times.
how can we know
Cy Ferry's
By the
second.
way,
how can we know the games the week Mother will win? Honestly.
Oh, did we not do it?
We won last night.
No, he goes for
Tuesday,
Mother
didn't he?
Done you a
Just feel
belter.
it coming.
Gordon and Faddy are head to head of 4 points.
I produced the St Mirren one, didn't I?
Oh, where? At Hibs, so you did.
Aye.
I can't remember even who
You
I took.
bastard.
That could be a
What?
rigged.
You all looked at me as if I was daft.
Could be rigged. I
Which
don't
am I
know.
It's no
daft?
rigged. You get 2 points.
Mate, listen, I'll tell you, this is
Who
true.
did you go for last week?
Fuck knows. This is
By the way, I nearly went Aberdeen to get a draw as well, and you stopped me out here.
At Celtic, so you did. You paused, didn't you?
I think that's half
But
a
this
point.
is how bad I am with these sort of things, right? I was doing that. No, beat the pundit. We Gordon Duncan.
Stop talking about Radio Clyde.
Aye,
mate.
no,
You're fucking sitting
no.
here, but we know you did the radio.
I didn't have to talk about it. Two BBC guys here, come on.
Gordon Duncan was marrying his
BBC
mate,
rules, your boss.
right? Marrying his mate, right? He marries it, so I stay away from him. He can marry people. You keep away.
Imagine he
from
married you, he'd be fucking loaded, man. How many weddings he'd be there.
It's not the weddings that are the most expensive.
Anyway, he's doing the marriage, and he says, up a great idea that the boys getting married wants to play Beat the Pundit. He says, wants to play IDAH. I fucking get him on. He says, what we'll do is we'll video it, I'll put it up in the wedding, we'll stitch him up. He says, great laugh. I says, right, great. He went, here, there's the answers. Right? Talk him away. I get beaten a fucking tie-break. I get beaten a
That's
tie-break.
fucking unbelievable, isn't it?
You got all the questions
I
right.
listen to you, that doesn't surprise me. Oh, rubbish.
No,
Rubbish.
what I done was, I actually thought,
By the way, because my dad said, I was with my old man yesterday, and he said that. He says, he's funny boy, that Gordon Dale, isn't he? He says, but he's hopeless on that fucking that Radio Clyde when it comes to that. Aye, beat the Pundit. He says he's murdered my dad. He says, it's a good listen, but he's murdered. Does he know his stuff?
I gave it.
That's why he's on this one.
Always thought your dad's a prick.
Right, you want to meet fucking Archie? You die, by the way. Archie will fucking come look for you now. You should see if I play this to him. He'll fucking come hunting you down. He's a screwball.
Can't wait next week.
Archie's a
I'm just sitting right there.
I'm fucking bring him in. Old Archie will come in and he's a fucking. He's a crackpot.
Where's he living in it?
He still stays with your man, doesn't he?
He's moved out to Motherwell. Moved out to Motherwell.
He's up in Lesmahego, but he knows where you kick about. He knows you're in Asda most days.
Most days.
What are you getting in Asda?
Mate, I'm addicted. Every day I'm in there.
What for? Look, somebody says you're always in the women's thongs aisle.
No, every day. I like to get into Asda. I like a wee trip into the green shop, as my wee granddaughter calls it.
Celtic Park?
No.
Alright, sorry, Asda.
The one in Motherwell.
Aye. It's amazing the fucking nut jobs you make in there, man. Honestly.
That's what they're saying about you.
Have you ever feel depressed? That's the place to go in there.
Do you meet women in there? I know you're married, but do you get a lot of women coming up to you now, isn't it?
No.
That's why you're in, isn't it? That's why he's in. That's what a lot of them dating.
No, that's what I mean.
He's away at Asda.
He's in 3-4 times a day.
Just get in for a bit. I get in for a bit of shopping.
Your missus like, here, take your bag, make sure that you don't need to buy another one.
Be hard for
You
her.
can buy the footer bag, I know.
He's in England.
She's in England.
He's got it done spot on, mate.
Oh, she's down south, aye.
And you're going to get the hair done.
Aye, I'm getting the bit of the back done
You
here.
don't need it done.
Mate,
That is
honestly.
a
But you're
fine
done.
thatch. That is a fine thatch. There's nothing.
Come on, man.
You like going down there, so you don't want them to be looking at that.
Exactly. I draw a wee thing on.
You can't even get a hair transplant at 70. Come on.
I go like tap 3 times if you're enjoying yourself.
That's unreal. Would you get it down now?
No. God, listen.
Fuck, you need a bucket.
Fuck up, Archie's coming for you, by the way. I don't mind this. Listen,
You say to me.
Archie, I'm Archie's double because I knew my old man was bald at 1920, so I knew this was coming. I kept this to about 30, whatever. So I'm quite happy with that.
Barry's got a full head done it. Or is that a transplant? Is it?
I don't know.
Is Archie bald as
Listen,
well?
listen, I'll tell
I don't know.
you who'll be more raging at Archie and Barry, and it's Barry. Don't talk about how he looks, nothing to do with his hair.
Sometimes it skips a kind of generation, and I'm thinking that. But I said that, I pointed that out to Barry a couple of years ago, and there was just a pause, you know, where
Quite a wee bit of aggression.
because I just say it, I says, that's a great transplant you've got. And it was was it IDAH one of the legend game, and he just paused for a wee minute, and it just kind of I went, oh, but no, I'm sure
I don't
because he's not disappeared. He's not disappeared for like 2 months.
I don't think it is.
No, it isn't. It looks because he's one of the he skipped that generation. Listen, there's no hassle with that.
Do you wash that every day?
Wash
Like shower gel? Do you shampoo on your head or shower gel?
When you're getting a body wash, I just saw it.
Hey, mate,
Listen, right, hold on then. Once you say cost you for a haircut, then you wash it.
Just shampoo your beard.
What about, I want to ask you this because you are a wee bit an older generation. Andy Halliday revealed on the podcast Monday that players now 50-50 go in the shower with their pants on.
What?
Boys keep their pants on to go in the shower.
I went in the shower, my chest puffed out. I went in back.
That was your favourite bit of the day, wasn't it? That was when you got showed the two best of
That was the only
yourself.
time I became popular. I can't believe that. People,
Man of the match in the showers, weren't you, every day? I know it's mad, isn't it?
Why? What's the reason?
tell
They
me
don't
what-
want to see
Must
Bobby.
be.
Passing somebody's leg if that's the case.
But Bobby's a Bobby. Listen, we're all made different. Big ones,
Small ones.
wee ones, thin ones, thick ones. Doesn't matter.
What's yours?
They're all in.
Thin and
I
small.
don't know. I think I'm
There's a motivational
bang
talk, innit?
average, by the way. Bang average. Like, I don't know. But I wouldn't go in. I don't go into a shower and obviously start. Well, I don't know what boys do now.
No.
It's all changed.
Was that
Times have moved
cute
on.
when you started? It was when I was doing south. A couple of boys in the shower with their pants on.
No, if they'd went in for an ice bath and then into the shower, they would still have them on. But generally, no.
Is that what it is? That's
Generally.
what it is. And it's a cold thing, mate.
Aye.
If it's the ice bath.
No,
It
for that
shrinks.
reason, just because they wouldn't go in totally naked into an ice bath
That's what
for
it
some
is.
reason.
It's the ice
So
bath.
then they've still got their
By the
socks
way,
on,
you
jumping into the
get in
shower.
the ice
Turtle
bath,
heat.
you're not taking your pants off.
You're
Until you get
It doesn't look
back.
like your hang.
Oh, mate, I was
Aye,
in
but
that
that's what
chamber
he's
yesterday.
saying though. See, like, when you went in the shower, you didn't, unless you were like you, hung like a donkey, you weren't going in going, if somebody's looking, you just went in to get washed, didn't you? You weren't
But
bothered.
even, you know, a lot of boys, even before they went in for a wax,
Although I think
they
getting
get
in
they get a wee slap.
you'd be like that.
Then remember,
I can tell you every dick I played with.
they get a wee slap and all that. The sitters are sitting, they get a wee slap, they get it moving, get a bit of life into it.
Fuck
Ain't
it,
they?
I'm right off the time.
You're like that with the two horns, getting a bit of...
He's raging, he was wee Willie watching.
Half the watch. Right, boys, I'm ready.
And I have the shooter and we're in the shower.
Tell you what, I would come out
You were in there
that,
yesterday, weren't you?
that chamber yesterday. Oh, fuck. I said the most stupid. I went, oh, it's fucking cold in here, right? First time. Brilliant. You did, didn't you?
It's cold showers.
Never. Walk out. I wouldn't fucking meet a bird for about an hour after that. Mate, you're no good 10 day after that. You can't, honestly, God, you'd be better just peeing yourself. You can't even get out of the zip.
Is it lifeless, is it?
Fucking unbelievable how cold.
How long did you stay in for?
I was only in 3.5 minutes.
What did Gordon Duncan
The
do?
two is we were in the same thing, mate. Right, no, he's got the beard and all that, and we're sitting in there.
That makes a big difference.
No,
You must be roasting with that beard.
honestly, they're a fucking polar bear with a hoodie on, right? I'm sitting there, turns around and look at him, and because he's got the beard, he's got the white thing, and you know, the frost, the fucking,
Aye.
we're stoned. But to be fair to him, the last 30 seconds he went, right, turn it up.
Did he?
Oh, we went up to about 98 or something, minus 98.
You should get yourself frozen and come back in time. Do that for like 50, 60 years and come back.
Mate, I've still got a bit of living. I don't
You
think
said
that's
you're
coming for me.
What would you do that?
No.
If it was going to prolong your life, you would.
No. No,
Wait a
I
minute.
hate cold. I hate cold with a passion.
As you're sitting there with fucking 10 layers and
I hate cold. I need heat. I need short
Sun.
flip-flops.
I'd rather do it in an ice
Sunglasses.
bath, right? I'd rather
I
do
don't-
that. I couldn't do ice baths, I can't do.
Why do you want to prolong your life?
What?
Too long. I don't. Do you want? Right, I'm
But
be
is this
honest
a
with you.
myth though? Because see all the people that
I'm
live abroad in the
wheeled
sun,
in
they
here
live
when I'm
longer.
100.
Do you?
Vitamin
I don't.
diet.
I'm out of here. I don't.
Sunshine,
even want to
definitely
get
good for you.
anywhere near 100.
Sunshine's better for you than the cold, mate. It's got
Oh,
to be.
absolutely.
I didn't see when they first started bringing ice baths in. They were saying, "Oh, honestly, definitely, it's good for you. You feel great after it." I was one that says, "Right, show me proof."
Did
Show
you
me
not do
proof.
the ice bath?
And was there?
I could no,
Nah.
there wasn't. I think a lot of people there's a lot more info about it now.
They
But
were getting into
back
wheelie
then, I
bins,
wasn't,
wasn't
aye.
it? It's wheelie bins and
says, "Oh no, you'll feel better." Like
What?
I've done it. I don't feel any better.
gives you the cold.
Paul Hartley brought his bins in for us to use. It was Chinese
Aye.
takeaway at the bottom of them. Fucking feet and curry sauce,
Did
man.
they pick up and go, "Hold on"?
He's up at the gym.
They're not,
See
didn't they?
when we started, just quickly on that, see when we started, I think it was at Wraith Rovers, wee Frank Connor had this guy, right? He was a bit like used baldy, but the fucking, he was Big Dave, he was a physio guy, right? I'm not kidding you, and he was a scary spice, but he started, it wasn't ice baths, no what he used to do, I've seen, I think back to it, boys would be in the shower, and they'd get the fucking hose, honestly, it was unbelievable.
See the-
There's a lot more. There's
I'll
a
tell
lot
you
more
what.
stuff on it now, and people swear by it. I'd maybe get a go now, but see the issue for an ice bath for me wasn't anything other than my toes. I could sit in it for as long as possible.
put salt
my
on it.
toes. But they get wet.
I tell you what, the best one.
Else's shoes.
I used to get the bags that you put the ice in. Put the bags on my feet and tape them, and I could sit in there for ages.
The best one, say, that hopefully you'll back me up here, was when we used to go in and we get the soap massages. Remember that in the buckets of hot water? and
They
all?
were good.
So you were like,
That wasn't an Ibrox. That
He's
was
talking
an
about
he's thinking of something else.
It was 30 quid.
But they were brilliant.
It was cheap.
No,
They were good, weren't
two physio, and then every now and again soap massage in the buckets of hot water. Or you know that magic. None of that cold.
The only thing is, me and you were against it, and we finished what age? I was
No, I was
33.
38.
No, you were
38.
all right. I was
Well, I got me
33,
knee.
34.
When did you chuck it, Si?
I still played last year, 36.
Did you?
Fucking hopeless. I had chucked it about 5 years ago, mate. I had
You need to watch.
performance-wise.
What episode is it?
When I joined in.
But you could have kept going if it was
mic'd up playing.
Were you?
It's so funny. Just
Who were you playing with?
Brim Hall last year, mate.
hear that.
You're
It's
like my
amazing.
bedroom.
I haven't got shagged, so it would have been your bedroom. Right, Hibs, Celtic last night. Celtic got out of jail a wee bit with the penalty at the end because Hibs were batting on the pressure second half, weren't they, towards the end?
Big bit for me. I think Hibs deserved to get at least a point out of the game.
Yeah.
Better chances in the game.
Are you surprised by that, Faddy, considering Hibs'
I'm
result against
surprised
St
by
Mirren?
Hibs' performance, because after the St Mirren game, I know a lot of the fans weren't happy, and I've watched them a few times. Really easy to play against, really easy to score against, quite open, really open. But he changed it last night.
Will he drop one back into midfield?
He had an extra player in midfield and it helped him. Joe Newell was excellent. Dylan Levitt scores a goal. The two of them have been playing as the two central midfielders, and they've been getting overrun, playing with two wingers that aren't really putting the shift in back. But last night, I mean, Celtic started well, and they looked like they could go and score a couple of goals in the spell they were on top. But Hibs recovered well in the second half. I thought they were really good. So positive for Hibs, positive for their fans, because they were all excited at the transfer window, and then the disappointment in the St Mirren game. But that's got to be the standard for Hibs now.
What have you made the Celtic's performances the last two at Aberdeen and
They were
Hibs?
good. They were decent in the first half, so they were. But in the second half, they just lost their way completely, didn't they? A few changes, a few injuries, but they looked all over the place for me at the back in the second half. But as was typical Hibs, wasn't it? Hibs are woeful at the back, and they're good going forward. There's no in between.
They were good. They were. But they had more shots on goal last night than Celtic. They limited Celtic.
That's what I'm saying. Hibs are good going forward, but at the back they're off. And so they've got to find a different way of playing. See them try to play it for the back. We've seen it often enough. They're clearly not good enough. So find a way of getting the ball forward a wee bit quicker and just go on the front foot. Because if you sit in and you try and defend,
I think he
there's only one outcome.
Nick Montgomery spoke about having all his players available, like international break. You know, players that are injured. He's managed to get them fitter now. The boy, my leader, that came on, looked a right handful. So I think that might give them an advantage.
You get boys like Boyle and Johan, get it into the game as quick as, and let them get on the half turn.
I still go back to the can of defend, but I'll go to Celtic. I'll go to Celtic. See, for me, if I was Celtic supporter now, I'd be concerned about the team.
Definitely. Level of performance, like.
I've got to say, right, I thought Welsh last night, first half, was outstanding.
He always does fine, Stephen Welsh, doesn't he?
But he seems to gaff injured for some reason, the boy, right? He always seems to get...
No, Celtic just change their centre-backs every 60 minutes, mate. That's just what they do.
Oh, fuck it, it's unbelievable. But, seeing my day, I know football's different, but I don't care who you are. Celtic have spent millions in wingers, right? If you've got wingers that are apparently worth millions and you get a 1v1 against the fullback, what's the first thing you do? Take him on.
Keep going back, didn't
They don't, honestly. And I don't know what Abada was doing,
But
right?
is that an instruction to Daz?
It looks like it.
Last year they were. Last year they just went by people.
That's what that looks like.
Unbelievable, right? I thought the boy Kuhn was right. Abada, and I'll give him some slack because obviously he's just in the build. Abada comes on, fucking hell, man. He looked like me just coming out of the Hamilton Palace running about. He was all over the place, right? Honestly, and I thought to myself, and here's another one. The worrying thing for me, and everybody bypasses it. The captain is not performing at all, is it?
Not to the levels he was last year.
Right, and I'm a Cal McGregor fan.
But again, then is that players individually, or is that the team as an instruction?
I agree with the boys, right? See, if you look at Aberdeen, I thought they were excellent first half. Aye. Last night they dominated the game first half, right? Without really...
David Marshall never had a save.
Never, exactly. But so Hibs just dropped off, let them play. It was scales to well, shin there, back out. Then when it went the wide areas, I'm thinking, right, go, look at the ability to go, look at the pace of go and test him. Look at the big boy, is it Miller at right back at Hibs? Not the fastest in the world, right? I think to myself, the only time he gets on the ball is if somebody plays it over the top.
Miller's no slow though. It's just that Maida's
quick,
rapid, but he's no slow.
Look, sometimes you can look at it both ways. Look at wee Boomerang at the end, right? Boomerang Brendan. He goes up to the fans, wee bit of passion, right? I like that, right? Because he knows.
Did he look passionate to you?
I don't think he did.
After the game.
I think after the game, when he went up to supporters.
That singing Fields Athen right, didn't he? So I think he was...
It looked a wee bit like relief as well.
Another paycheck. But
I think he just looked relieved.
A wee bit.
Probably everything in there. But you can turn around and look at both ways. After at the interviews, character and stuff, which is, because you've got to grind it out. You've got to go and do that. But they will not continually win games. Especially second halves. Especially second halves.
What did you make IDAH performance?
Bang average. Apart from the goals. And listen, he handled them well, didn't he? The penalty kicks, but he missed a couple of chances. Even the one that was offside. He's another one.
I think he'll score goals.
He's another one that you should score goals in a Celtic side with the ability they've got. But you're just touching on it. But the way Celtic play at the minute, It's too
Similar
methodic.
striker, isn't it?
It's
Similar issue for me.
methodical, innit?
Yeah.
It's too slow the build up. It's as you're saying when you get into certain areas, you encourage your players to get at defenders, innit? And it's not. It's
But
like
see the
come
first
back,
half?
play again. You switch off a wee
Centre
bit.
backs touch
See,
more
the
than
thing
the
is,
forwards, don't
because I'm going to go back a couple of weeks because Rangers went there and won very comfortably against Hibs, you know, and then you seen Celtic last night just lose their way in the second half. So that's why there's a wee lack of confidence about them. You know,
They could go
there's
to
a
the cup of the
disconnect
weekend.
there somewhere.
Right.
It's not quite.
They could go to the cup of the weekend.
Mm.
Don't get me wrong. If they play to the levels they can play, they'll beat St Mirren, right? But I just look at them now and look. Carter Vickers is massive for him.
Big
Massive for him. And you can talk about Hatate and all that, but Bernardo O'Reilly and McGregor,
Hatate's a big miss.
right, he should be able to handle that in the mid. My concern is I'm looking at these wide players in it, and I think to myself, you've got to perform better than that.
Aye,
I think the lad up front will score goals, right? I really do. And I've got to say one thing, right? See the pressure on the penalty kick?
Aye, the second one.
Different class.
Aye.
Different class. So
Yeah.
you've got to, you take positives for that. And people say, well, it's a difficult away game, which I agree with you boys that Hibs played better, right? But I still think Hibs are.
They're both
I
at the
think
back.
Right,
early in the
Other
game,
place.
the first half's probably the most I've seen Celtic put the ball at the top, and it worked. It forces them to go back because they're trying to creep up and play a high line, and they're playing it in behind for the speed of the wingers and IDAH up front as well. And then they stopped doing it. It was a chance to maybe play it, and they play it in the midfield, and it'd go out again. Then you're going to a wide man that wants to come back and start again and go to the other side, who wants to come back. You're just letting Hibs get back.
See if you're going to play with Ida and Kogo, then get it into your wide areas and get early deliveries. Be a wee
That's
bit
what
more-
we've done. That's what the
aye.
game's been.
It's
like,
simple,
2
innit?
years.
It's no rocket science. So
A
instead
couple
of
of
this
times
turning back,
a couple of times it went to Kun.
overplay. They're overplaying.
See, when you were a winger, did you ever see when you lost a wee bit of confidence? Would you be more reluctant to just pass the ball back, or was there ever an instruction not to go at
Right,
people?
See, I say this all the time. Like, I look at wide players and like Palma on the left, Kun on the right. They want to come back on
take
the
the bitch,
stronger foot, right? So to do that, you need to threaten that you're going to go into your weak foot.
Mm-hmm.
You need to show that you're willing to do it, whether it comes off or not. When it came to Kun, and Palma's guilty as well, their first touch is back, and then their next touch is back, and then they eventually have to roll it back. You've got a chance to face them up. I used to, because I wasn't quick. I was quick enough to get by people, but I didn't rely on pace. I would run straight at a defender,
Then come back.
straight at him, because he needs to make a decision. Do I step to try and win it?
Yeah.
More often than no, they step back. You're squaring them up. You can go either way. People thought I only had a left foot. I'd use my right foot. Sometimes I just drag it onto my right,
Wee
whatever,
clip up.
blocked or get the ball in. But then the defender's gone, well, everybody's telling me, show him on his right. He's gone on his right. So then they step off you. Then you can come inside.
But even last year when they were cutting inside, there was they 2 8s that were running into that space, but you didn't really see the midfielders making the runs anymore.
O'Reilly last night wasn't
a bit deeper.
prominent. Wasn't he prominent? McGregor, you're right, McGregor. He looked a wee bit out of sorts. You need them playing, but you need to work it into wide areas. And just what Dad says, get your wingers, get your wide men, get them on the front foot, get
I think
deliveries.
now as well, if he
Especially
does in the
when they get
middle,
pace, look at the
but if
pace.
he does in the middle, look at his size.
Get physicality
Big, strong
behind
boy.
him as
Put
well.
balls
innit?
in
But in the box, 100%.
He'll go and attack
Especially when
it.
you know Hibs didn't defend crosses well as well.
Exactly. There you go. And that's been their Achilles heel all season. They can't defend. Balls into the box. So I just think last night they just overplayed at times. I'm just thinking just be a wee bit more direct.
Can you see Hibs turning this round after that performance and the change of shape?
I think that we touched on it last week, didn't we? You can't play 2 in the middle of the park, right?
No,
But the thing is, right, you keep getting back to it. Their last, what was it, December the 9th, their last League One? They've only beat Forth for 1-0. He's been well backed. I thought last night putting the extra midfield player in there certainly helped.
Yeah.
There's no doubt, because it freed up Joe Newell. I thought up until I thought he was a bit unlucky, but I still think it's a penalty kick.
Yeah.
But I thought he was brilliant last night, and it allowed him, because he wasn't worried about having to chase and you know, him and Levitt in the middle of the park with the two. But I think there's so many what I call average teams in there. You wouldn't be surprised if they would go on a nice wee run, or the kid. I can't remember.
I think they will get better at it. I know they've got
You had a poor start to his last job.
But I just think I seen him after the game and he was speaking about not having players available. Now he's got players that he needs. Extra guy in midfield. The boy Malida looks like he's going to be a decent player. Boyle's back. I think you'll see a better Hibs. I really do. And
penalty last night, Boyle.
2 penalties. All right, I don't know.
Boyle one.
Never.
Never.
Nah,
it's
a bit of contact.
Do you want to know what I'm going to say?
Shouting for a penalty.
I thought they might have had a look at. I think they might.
I'm with the rest of the boys.
I thought they might have had a wee look at it. No, listen, the 2 Celtic penalties were absolutely penalties. Of course they were. But I just thought they would have had a wee look at it.
I think Boyle's reputation goes before him a wee bit as well.
Bang on. Because he's done it in the past.
He's
done it in the past. There was contact.
He's played for
and the pace that he moves it. So I thought they might have had a wee look at it.
Fuck off,
you kidding me on?
Him and Big Archer in the living room like that,
I think that's a penalty. I don't know, I've not seen it, but aye.
By the way, she talk about fathers and sons, how you met with family. As much as it's started working, so you left to fend for yourself, how you finding it?
It's
slept in twice, mate.
No, I got in at what time did I get in? Half 12, 20 to 1. I was up at 5:15, take a wee man to work.
What a dad.
Where does he work?
He works in Morrison's.
Does he?
Aye.
Get him to Asda. I'll fucking chat
There
to him
you go.
every day.
It's further away.
Where are you, Faddy?
Hamilton.
I take him
Alright.
40 minutes to walk up.
No, it'll take him longer than that.
Where did
45 minutes, I've
Where
done
did
it.
your boy?
That's down to
17.
Aki's. It's down to Aki's walking
Oh, is it the
for
Morrison's
No,
at
no,
Aki's?
No, there's no buses at that time.
where
I don't know.
he stays.
No for where I stay.
Didn't tell Peter where he works exactly. 'cause
No, I'm
Peter,
not going to say it. I'm
that-
saying where he stays down to the I'd say about 45 minutes, aye.
So you
He
take him, then
he
you
trains
go
3
back
nights a week. He trains 3
By the
nights a
way,
week as well.
it's downhill. Get him a wee
Bike.
bike.
Topic Dick Campbell back in at East 5.
He's 5.
I said I didn't know that.
Aye,
Brilliant.
East 5 job.
That's tremendous.
Have you ever seen Dick's team talks?
He done one with testimonial I was playing in a few weeks ago.
What did he say?
Anthony Patterson.
What did he say? Use it.
It's all about Dick, innit? It's all about...
What did he say?
I'll be back. I'll be back. Don't you worry. I'll be back soon.
That's what he said in a team club.
wait, honestly, a great story. Great
He's
story.
brilliant.
Dick was you must have been there, the PFA awards.
When?
It was
In the summer there?
It was the season last when Arbroath were going for the
Aye.
championship. I swear to fuck, right? So we're sitting at a table here. Dick's got about 8 tables, right? He's got he's got everybody there. Family, everything. There were people from fucking Australia and everything flown on private jet because he thinks he's winning it. So we all think he's winning it, right? So the awards are going on. So I'm just happen to be sitting here and I go like that and I turns around and I looks at the door. Big fucking Postecoglou stoning. I was like, you're fucking beauty. So Big Dick, so I'm watching Dick, he's like, making sure he's got the speech and all that. All right. Big post ready, just, oh, mate, I have never, they didn't come up with drinks, they come up with buckets. They were all, I've never seen. So see, after Big Postecoglou's went up, done a great speech, gets the manager of the year. I think Celtic, they always have a duo in that.
Same night.
Same night. So Big Postecoglou fucked off. Dick was on every fucking table. I can't fucking disgrace. It's a fucking disgrace. see within 20 minutes later, the fucking hall was half empty. Johnny's family fucked off. Brilliant. Honestly.
Brilliant. Great to see him back in. Character, man. Right, Rangers, what do you make the 2-1 victory over Aberdeen at Ibrox?
Excellent. It was a good performance.
Was it?
Aye, I thought it was. I thought I was a wee bit surprised with the manager after it, saying that it was a kind of...
Just going on what he said, that's why I was surprised you said that.
No, it wasn't. I thought they dominated the first half. They get their noses in front, obviously getting pegged back with a goal, which is a poor goal. But no, there was... what you can see, there's clearly areas that and the manager keeps saying that there's room for improvement, and there is. There was a couple of... Well, at fullback, and B. McCausland never had the best of games, but the boy Cortez, who's come in, was excellent, by the way. I really like him. I think
He's a big boy, isn't he?
No, he's not a big
He's
boy.
not stocky now.
He's a brave boy.
Is he,
I
right?
tell you what, as well, because I saw him on Saturday, the game against Livy, put big Oberlai in his backside.
But you got to
And he's
say,
a big boy.
the Aberdeen goalie helped him, didn't he?
Oh, mate, what's happened to him?
Fucking hell, man.
His hands,
two of
he's got pins and needles in his hands.
But
Have
you got to think, the reason I'm saying it's good, because you got to realise where Rangers were before. You know, last time Aberdeen came,
beat him.
3-1,
Yeah.
right? So there's a wee bit of pressure, obviously, with Neil, the eyebrows, Warnock comes in.
What about the eyebrows, mate?
Aye, he's not got any, I know. There's you talking about aliens before it. He's
an alien.
There's an alien. They walk amongst us, by the way. They walk amongst, and he is one of them, isn't he? He's going to
Start saying, mate.
Aye, he's no for this world.
Aye,
When
He's
Rangers
no
were
for
breaking
this
away, he
world,
was
Warnock, isn't he? No, I like him, isn't he?
See if you two put your hair together, you'll be fucking sorted.
what you said, mate.
So I enjoyed the performance, I'll be honest with you, because it showed a wee bit of grit, determination.
It wasn't a great performance, so was it?
No, but it was a performance that that we didn't see a couple of months ago.
And it was always going to be hard with Warnock's first game as well, didn't you? You'd get a lift out of Aberdeen.
All that, you know, throw that into the mix. A few injuries as well. Lawrence comes in the middle of the park. He was excellent.
See if he
just
stays
went
fit.
about his business.
He's the best player for me.
Allows Cantwell to go.
best player,
Cantwell was
Tom Lawrence.
excellent. Aye. He was.
he's the best player
and
for Rangers.
because I believe good football
I'd
players
go
can
with
go and
that.
play anywhere. Cantwell was excellent. I just thought McCausland was off it a wee bit, but fair play to the manager. He keeps him on. He lets him play through that wee kind of sticky
He was
period.
the same. He was always turning back.
Aye.
He
Yeah.
never
tried to do it once.
It was a frustration for me.
He tried to run Mackenzie once, and Mackenzie beat him.
Aye.
And then he
But
just...
You still do it.
But then you talk
can't
about
beat
the
him every
line then.
time.
Matondo. Now, at times, he's a hit and a miss, but at least he's direct. At least he goes and tries to make things happen. I was getting a wee bit frustrated with Ridvan running into that area.
He was hopeless. I said Dale will be delighted. No delighted, but...
Not delighted. No, because...
Archie, see? You're right about him.
It was a typical for me, Ridvan performance. It's up and down. There's no consistency. You know, there was the free kick. Did you see the free kick?
He's young though, man. Give him a chance.
No! just help the ball and he whacks it fucking 30 yards above.
Do you think he feels he's got to smash it because he's so small every time the ball comes? I need to reach the box.
He does. He just looks at a wee 13-year-old to me at times, doesn't he? But
it's a shame,
but he's
man,
just
you're judging him by
he's
his
up and
height.
down. The one thing he's positive. He tries to make things happen, unlike Barisic, who Barisic gets the ball and the first thing in his mind, I'll just turn back.
He's a winger playing at left
So
back.
Ridvan, he's trying to make things happen, but there's room for improvement. You can see that clearly. I enjoy the performance. There you. That's
You go along with that, Diz?
I don't think it was a great performance. I think it was a well-needed win. I think it was a good one,
And
a
I
bit of character.
enjoyed that.
I still think they're a bit to go. I've got to say.
Yeah,
If I was the manager, I'd be disappointed with Goulson defending, first and foremost.
Miovski bullies him, didn't he?
I thought Silva when he come on looked nippy, sharp.
He's got to start ahead of Dessers, doesn't he?
No, but I don't think he's a 9.
Is he not that?
I don't think so.
That's
when he plays a 9, but
He's the didn't
See, for me, looking at the two teams in it, right? Celtic, as I say, and Celtic have got character and good players, no doubt in that. No, let's not be kidding. And Cara Vickers not come back, so they'll be there right to the end. Of course, it will be. But see, if Rangers, in my opinion, had went out and got the number 9, the centre forward like a Shankly, Miovski, that was going to bag them so many goals to the end of the season.
All the focus was on Shanklin to Celtic and Rangers. When you look at Miovski's age in the international, he's playing.
Did we know?
Cost us too much, didn't we?
Did we not mention
I
Miovski
think
on here
so.
quite a few times, didn't we?
Miovski's
Because he's a top goal scorer.
Well, Neil Warnock thinks he could play in the Premier League. Walk into a Premier League club.
I wouldn't say walk
Neil
in
Warnock
here.
said-
Aye.
I bet
He's got to
there's
back
a
him, but-
massive price difference. He's younger, 24,
But
Yeah.
great age.
and he's, I think, longer in his contract.
Yeah.
Is he?
He's got to go in the summer, hasn't he?
He'll go in the
But
summer.
what would
They'll
it be
get
if I
big
did a
money.
couple of million more than Shanklin?
I know, but
Much you
Aye,
saying
And a
then?
lot less than what you'd pay for other boys abroad now.
no, I think, well, Shanklin has got a year and a half left in his contract. I think Miovski's got a wee bit longer. He's 28, Shanklin should be 29 this year, I think. I just think it'd cost a lot more to get Miovski to Aberdeen than what it would to get Shanklin.
How much
Probably
for
double.
Miovski? 6 million?
Well, Big Joe Lewis, he was off his nut saying he was 8 million.
Oh, he was putting the spot, wasn't he?
Wasn't he? Aye, yeah.
How much? 8 million plus.
And by the way,
Are you kidding? No, 10 then, 10.
he needs to lighten up a bit, doesn't he, Big Joe?
Was he? I never seen
Smile a wee bit more, mate.
Oh,
Big
is he?
Joe Lewis, aye, wasn't he?
He's a big smouldering guy, isn't he? I think
Is
he's.
he? Oh, come on.
I'd be delighted with the goalkeeper.
Wouldn't you like to go with a night out with
It's
him?
hard to Aberdeen goal because that season he was brilliant.
Ah, no.
It was
I
a great
don't know.
assist, wasn't it? Loved it. He shoved it out just perfect.
I mean, somebody said on the second one he's done well.
No, he's not.
He should do
Oh,
much better for the second one.
No,
Just
he's,
gather
it's-
it. Just gather it.
he's teed that up for
He doesn't
Cartwright.
need to
Oh,
do
a
it.
ferocious shot.
Farted it harder than that, man.
Gather it. You see them
Catch
every
that.
day in training, the goalies. Down,
that's
catch,
the-
down, catch,
Aye,
down, catch.
It used to happen.
They still do it.
Goalies all want to parry it.
Aye, goalies like to fucking...
Just quickly, the red card and the two handball shouts. What's your thoughts?
On the
Sterling red
It's-
card
well,
and two handballs.
see, initially you go, oh, by the way, because he's went in with aggression, right? Which is part of the game. We've got to remember that. It is a contact sport. But then when he goes to the monitor, Kenny Miller was brilliant when he was
Sorry, what'd you
describing
say?
it. Kenny Miller
Was
was
he?
He
brilliant.
was sitting next to
Describing.
Archie.
Aye. No, he was.
Him and Big Archie were on
You
coke.
fucking Rangers part of you, ya bam. The laptop team are coming for you. Never mind Archie. Archie and his army are coming for you. So
I'll be bad day,
Right. No, I just thought when he gets the opportunity to go and look at the monitor, and then you can see that he's no left the ground. There's no intent to damage the player. His back foot has slipped. Now I'm going to go to another incident that I saw last night as well. So I think when you look at it, you've got the chance to look at it on VAR, which I fucking hate VAR anyway. Then I thought I look at it and it should be a yellow card. It should be rescinded. And then I see one last night. Did you see it? The boy Bolton, St Mirren.
No, I've not seen that.
It does brilliant in the middle of the park, knocks it away with the head. It's a clear 50-50 and he goes in, he's fit, doesn't he leave the deck, he's on the ground all the time, he wins the ball clearly. Steve McLean, it's a good, honest, aggressive tackle and he's sent off. We need to stop tackling then. It needs to become a non-contact sport. Does Sterling catch up? He catches him on the toe, aye, but it's a
No, I
contact.
don't think it's a toe.
come
Dale.
on.
Dale,
It does.
I get what you're
He
saying,
catches
but
him on the toe.
It's not a toe.
It's
It's
the
a
top
top
of the
beat.
foot.
Right, so it's no part of being aggressive.
No, I know that.
No, definitely.
So,
but it's not his toe. He
I think
catches
we're
it.
go-
I think
does.
if he gives him a yellow,
Look at the Bolton
you're
one. See when
probably
you see that.
gonna-
Have you seen that, Faddy?
no, I've not
You
seen
need to see.
it.
Have a look at this. It's,
If he gives a yellow, you're looking saying could have been worse, but you're not going to argue. The fact he gave a red and stuck with his decision, I think that's good for me because I know that.
good that he
you're-
stuck with his decision.
I think it's good because he's seen me.
I
fall
disagree
into-
with you, I
I think-
disagree
For
with
me,
you.
I think it's
Aye.
a red, and I'll tell you why. The speed that it goes in it, I know he catches him the top of the foot, and they've
So-
got this directive that if
So-
it's above the ankle, right? Wait a
So
minute.
see, aye, because
Right,
see to tackle somebody, so what if you do it at a certain speed?
Aye.
So if
well,
you're going with
first gear.
intent to, aye, innit?
Aye,
It's
well,
like many
that-
gears are you going? Oh, I better not
that's-
go to fourth. I
but
might
that's
get a
in the
red card.
laws, the speed
I'm
and
just
out of
trying-
control. For
He wasn't
me,
out of control, but
but right,
Fucking hell.
He
You
doesn't.
Sorry, I know.
sound like somebody
I know.
doing the boozy on the outside.
see when you see it again. See when you see it again. Sterling is
Back-
nowhere near the ball.
he loses his
Nowhere
back
near
foot.
it. Nowhere near
So
it.
slips,
And I didn't like the fact that Mackenzie's reaction. Mackenzie's done one where he's hit up the line. He's trying to ride the challenge. He catches him on the foot, and he catches him hard on the foot. So
So
I think it's a red. I think it's a red.
Do you think it's a red?
But I wouldn't.
I think it's a red.
I wouldn't think
I'm
if he
go-
gave
I'm
a
going
yellow,
with-
it was a
I'm going-
terrible
I
decision.
the two yous have been in the boozer this morning before you come in here.
I wouldn't argue. I wouldn't argue
No,
the
I
way
just-
you're arguing. But
Right.
if he gave a yellow, I would say I think he's a wee bit lucky. But
Well,
See the fact that
I need to take time out for foot because football's lost me by the way
Football needs you,
completely.
mate.
Ah,
Football.
well,
No, just with that.
Look at the handball
Did you see the incident
situation.
last night? Or
I
not?
did- I
Did you see
did.
the St Mirren one?
I
What do you
did.
think about
Red.
that?
he's not seen it. He's not seen it.
What do you think?
I don't even know if I've seen it, but it's a fucking red.
Go and
No, I
watch
did
it.
see it. I did see it in the
did you
middle of
think?
the park. Aye, it's where he lands and everything. And he's right.
He doesn't catch the boy and the boy's rolling about.
It's now talking about the speed and everything, innit?
So what do you
See what I liked about the referee? He went over there, everybody's thinking, because Sterling's thinking, I'm coming back on. He's looked at it again. This is a top official.
And I'm just being honest here. I think that's part of the game. Tackles and sometimes people will get hurt because of the incident. Well, look at Johnson last night. It's a clear penalty with the header. Is there intent to hurt him? No, because sometimes it happens. It's just football. But I think
See, back
we're
your
going
point up-
too far.
see,
the
back
other
your
way.
point up a wee bit. See Newell's on Kyogo. What's the difference between that and Sterling's tackle? See, fucking hits Kyogo hard on his foot.
Aye, so there you go. I know.
You know what I mean? Why is that not a red card then?
I know.
Because of the probably the distance travelled, he's trying to block him. The one Sterling for me, he's late for a start.
He slipped
He's,
as well.
He does.
and
He slips after it, which makes it look worse.
Worse,
But I think he's nowhere near the ball.
And this is where I think you need to, when the referee, because I didn't see it in real time, you know, and I thought he's aggressive and he might have caught him. So, but when you get the chance to go to the monitor, and then you go, by the way, he's no high. He's no. Well, I would argue that he's no endangering.
He's no playing
He's
in
no
blue.
endangering the. No, he's no endangering the opponent.
He's not-
and then you
he's not got a home
see,
strap
you clearly see that his back, he slipped.
Yeah.
So that's added to that. So.
What about the two
but-
penalties? No, Goldson, handballs.
Well,
Does he make his body bigger?
what do you do with your arms?
I don't know. It was a
Tell
Dundee
me.
one. It was a Dundee one at the weekend as well, wasn't it? The Ashcroft yard.
What do-
Again,
what do you do
we're
with your
confused what's a penalty and what's no. If you're asking the opinion, do you think it should be? No. Because what else is he meant to do?
did.
I can't understand the handball now. The
That's-
handball's lost me. Yeah, it's a hard one to judge that.
What should the rule be?
I come up with.
If you deliberately,
If you're deliberate- yeah,
deliberately
because-
trying to handle the ball, innit?
No,
We've all played the game, right? And if you jump for a ball, you've got to use your arms. You've got to, as you begin
You
to
move-
tackle,
there you go, look,
you
the way
move
you're
right
moving.
out. So I think it's. I don't understand the handball.
I think
really
if
don't.
you're, see
I
if you're
think
going
it's
for a header or a challenge and it comes off it, your eyes are fixed on how you're going to go and approach that.
Yeah.
See if you're going for a block and you're out a wee bit, then aye. So it's not. I know they're trying to clear it up because you can't prove deliberate handball. They've just made it more confusing because you're looking going. Well,
See when you.
I jump different or run different to you,
See,
to you.
yeah,
So
yeah.
there's
and
no
what do you
one
move
way.
with? You
There's no
move
one
with
way
your
of moving.
arms. Everything's like that. So when the ball comes into the box, you know, penguins. We need to be.
That's hard,
You
innit,
need to
man?
go at that.
I
I come up with a good idea last year. I says,
What was
get
Pockets,
shorts in with
yeah.
pockets in the shorts. The ball comes into the box, points in the pockets.
By the way, he'll be in Dragon's Den.
painted-
Aye.
We never.
I just hope that red card doesn't get overturned. I've turned my
don't
fucking
think it
phone
will.
off, mate. He'll be on it.
Oh, Archie, you're done.
me and Big Archie will be
Archie's
champing
got
my
you,
door.
mate. Scott Brown goes back to Ibrox this week. Could be
Brilliant.
live.
Wait a
like,
minute, what did you think? Do you think it was a red?
Sterling, yeah, red.
That's
But then it's that confusion with Joe Neil, and I get what you're saying because Neil's closer to the ball, and it's maybe not
Can
as
you
much an
text me
impact
later
on
and tell me
Kyogo.
about the St Mirren Bolton for St Mirren? Let me know.
I'm sure I watched it last night. I
Go
can't.
and
did
watch
see
it
it last night.
because actually I've watched it back even this morning about 20 times, and I just went, "What a great tackle, son."
Really?
What I? Because by the way, it just shows.
Did they get the ball?
Just I got the ball. Just wants to win the ball. Wants to win a game of football. I love that. We're taking that out of
The rules
players.
have changed
They're
for days.
fannies now.
We don't even get cardball soap.
Oh, he's gone into it.
We
He's
need
gone.
some laugh for him, man. He's spitting feathers here.
They're turning them into.
Come on, you know about Bologna tomorrow.
No, my missus
That's
is.
why he's raging, mate.
Oh,
She's
is
a
it?
bit
Oh, come on.
I know.
You got an
Come on.
empty, Fergie.
Looking forward to that all week.
Men behaving badly in that flat.
Oh.
You two should hang a bit.
He's getting empty every day.
We'll go for a wee. We'll go for a wee walk on Sunday.
As that.
He's doing it, as that.
He likes a wee walk on a Sunday.
How
I'll
much
go
is it
with
these days? Spring year.
Oh, I will go for that. So
That never interests me. Listen, I've been married to that woman for over 30 years.
Oh, you would never dare to make her unhappy.
No, not at
no,
all.
she's
The love
a
of my
darling.
life.
Scott Brown back to Ibrox could
Brilliant.
be lively, couldn't it?
It's magic, innit?
He loves that sort of stuff as well, didn't he?
The thing is, it's be different for him because when you're a player, you're in the zone, you're out in the pitch, you're you can display your passion a wee bit more and you can affect it more. He's the manager now, so he's got to go on the
hope he didn't
touchline.
get
All
doing
he's going to
that.
get is constant abuse.
Aye. And
90 plus minutes,
Aye,
constant abuse.
me and my
Derek
dad
and
behind the
Archie,
dugout.
Derek and Archie, right behind the dugout.
I hope he shaves his head. I'd love
Oh,
that.
he came out with it.
Just comes out with it. Aye.
And they tap on.
The tap on that t-shirt. It might be a bit.
Aye.
It'll be freezing cold. And he'll come out with a t-shirt on.
I think
I love that.
short sleeve shirt, the tie. I think you're right about the one thing going back there as a manager. You can influence it on the park, right? Seeing you're still in the dugout, the one thing, see if you lose a goal early.
Oh, mate,
You
your
look
heart
up.
sinks.
You look up at that clock. You think that's a fucking calendar now. That's not a clock, right? I've been there. I remember the 7 at Hampden
Hampden, you said.
semi-final, mate. I remember.
How quickly did they score in that game?
Did they? No, it was a cup final. I think they scored early.
You did that as a player, Daz, as well.
Oh,
At times I've been to
But I think it's better when you're on the pitch.
Aye.
Because you're
Of
thinking
course,
the manager's getting an arm
Can
all right
affect
here.
him.
And you can get taken off.
You're praying
You
you're getting
need to be
taken
out
off.
there as a manager,
Oh, it's,
and you're claiming for everything, and if you don't get it, hey.
What's the biggest doing you've ever got in your career?
manager of Stranraer, if you want to call me manager.
You did it so right.
I've 8-2. We get beat with Stirling, and I chucked it after the game.
Is that your last game?
Aye, I was.
8-2, and what did the scoring go?
Enough
Was
was
it close
enough.
for a bit, or was
See
it?
how angry I
never
got with a
close.
decision that's
I think
with
we-
a guy that's nothing to do with.
I think we
Imagine
get a
that.
goal. I think we get 2 goals in Stirling.
What, you got 2 goals when it was 8-0?
Aye, I think we did. I can't even remember.
Home or away?
I just went. I knew. See, like about 20 minutes to go. I went. I done one. I'm out here, man.
Don't worry, the fans knew as well.
Aye.
Did you just?
Aye,
Did you go to
the whole 100 of them?
Did you go to the dressing room straight after the game? Go, that's me done, lads.
No, I didn't even go into the dressing room. I just went into the wee manager's office and poured myself a nice wee glass of red, and I went. That's it. And I went, made sure I had a few for the bus up the road. That was
Did
it.
you just sit yourself on the bus?
I sat right down the front.
Mate, it's lonely. I done that. I got a police escort out of Inverness.
Aye.
Right? Oh, fuck me, man. That was the worst day of my life. We're Scottish Cup playing Inverness. 3, and by the way, I tell the story. I love the big boy. What was Big Stevie?
Tweed.
No, it was this Inverness manager that went to Aberdeen.
Steve Patterson.
Stevie Patterson. Loveliest guy in the world, but obviously well documented. He
Like to drink.
liked to drink. So we're beating Inverness 3-0 at half time. And I'm in there, I'm already thinking, wonder who we're getting the next round, right? Gazoot, 3-1, 3-2, 3 each. Fucking 15 minutes to go. I turns around, I'm thinking tactical stuff, looks in there, dugout, big Patterson's lying like that, right? White, steaming, right? And I'm thinking, I'm out here with a tactical board, he's fucking canned up.
Still trying to
He's
sleep.
canned up, bang, 4-3, right, out the cup.
That's the way to go.
Right, so they help him in. I can hear him going, what's the score? What's the score? great guy, but he just had a problem at that time, right? And he's a lot better now. And the police come into the dressing room and he says, Mr. Dale, we'd like you to stay in the building and we'll get a couple of officers to escort you to the team bus. Right? I was like, fucking hell, I'm a big celeb up here. What's that about? Fucking Air fans.
Again?
Mate,
After you.
They hate you, didn't they?
fuck, I didn't even get invited there. I fucking hated me, right? Absolutely
How
hated me.
many Air fans went to that game?
Oh, well, a couple of hundred, fair to
Aye,
say,
they're
but they're all...
All wait behind to get.
They're all waiting there. Obviously, they've been out all day. They've been up fucking...
Up
It was Steve
Right.
Patterson.
They're back.
My dad was there and all. My dad was there. Fucking excited and all.
I'm
He
getting...
was booing at half time when it was 3-0.
the police were helping me onto the team bus and the fucking 2 were helping Stevie into the back of the fucking thing more. And I'm thinking, I think I'm doing this wrong. And it was the longest, because
That's
it's a long
doing
way,
that journey,
right?
isn't it?
And like
Half that.
Fergie says, you're sitting in that bus, and I was 100 times I'm going, that's it, fuck it, done. But
It's embarrassing. I was embarrassed.
That's brutal. I'm not trying to rub it in, but 8's fucking terrible, isn't it? Right, come on, quickly.
Right, sorry, I know.
For me, I think it was, I'm sure it was 7-0, Arsenal.
I remember that. Yeah.
but fuck, that's different gravy.
I
innit?
know it's Arsenal. I'm not talking Stranraer.
There is a bit of a reason. The weekend, we played on the Saturday, I'm sure. 3-1 and Liverpool lost on the Sunday. That was us 4th in the league, Champions League.
Wow.
So after the game the Saturday, won the game, the manager says, Liverpool get beat, we're in. Meet in Liverpool, we've got to celebrate. Liverpool get beat, finish 4th, into Liverpool, go and celebrate. We're playing Arsenal on the Tuesday or the Wednesday. We're out on the Sunday, like
Oh, wow.
celebrating. And then
2 days or just one night?
No, just the one night.
But
Aye.
still felt rough.
So,
wasn't it?
So, well, no, then you're training, you kind of shake it off, but 7-0, I'm sure.
Leave a different level.
you can
for
accept
that.
Aye, you can accept that.
You can
Miguel,
accept
can't
that,
you?
can
The
you?
6-0 with Scotland and all, against Holland,
Oh, that
after
was
winning
bad.
the first
Did
leg.
Did
football,
Martin
win the
saying
World
they
Cup.
scored early on, Holland in that
Aye.
game?
Aye.
And
They
could you just
changed.
tell on the pitch they were
They
unbelievable?
changed. They had like. I'm trying to think.
Schneider that came in, didn't they?
Well,
young
Schneider
boys?
came in at 18, so they're going. All the older players had kind of fell out. Dick Advocaat was the manager, says getting rid of all the old players, and they're like, we're bringing this young guy in. We'd never heard them. 18-year-old plays with Ajax, and we're going, fucking hell, man. We've got the Euros here. Ran the
I
show.
remember it.
Ran the show. Scored 2. Set 2 up. Absolutely ran the show.
To be fair, we're still under
57 minutes, like you're saying.
Still wasn't it 8?
What still wasn't
Other than the eight.
By the way, we went for fucking Stirling to Arsenal.
Been some show for
I
you.
can remember a chap with a door and all that, and I can hear them going,
situation, Derek, here, let me.
Are you playing the
and I'm
Highlands?
like, no, I'm thinking, I couldn't make
Who was
it.
it, Big
I needed
Kev?
subtitles, by the way. Big Kev. Big Kev in the door, like.
And that was your last day?
Right, so you can't go back in the air, you can't go back to Stranraer.
Brilliant. Tottenham managers leaving. Derek Adams. Could this be the worst reign in Scottish football history?
Oh, he suffered, didn't he?
Could it be?
Sitting with these two.
That's bad.
Do you know something? I feel for a guy, right? He's getting.
Do you feel for
No,
that?
I do. I do.
Why?
I do. Because
He's been nothing but negative since he's came up here.
I know, but I think if you go and probably give him a couple of weeks, and knowing Derek the way I know him, he'll probably come out and talk about. He's walked into a club I think's got a lot of problems, right? There's no doubt in that. He's sort of a hinted, but because his relationship with Ross County, I don't think he's come out and battered them. He's obviously not done his homework. There's different
Problems in terms
You don't
of
think he's battered them?
I think the full club. What I hear, there's a lot of things in the club that needs sorted out with strong leadership and management. You get into clubs like that, and then you find that there's one or two things.
Is that no surprise though, after taking over for somebody like Malky Mackay, who's managed at the top level? You think the club would be in a good place now?
Well, did Malky really deserve to lose his job?
No,
You know what I mean?
absolutely
so
not.
All right, even higher than that, right?
Yeah, no. So there's a lot of things that probably I think. And now, am I saying he helped himself with his interviews? No, he didn't.
Do you not think Roy McGregor's a strong leader?
I
Question.
know Roy. He probably look. He puts a lot of money into the club, right?
Aye.
But I think listening to Derek and picking up on things, and I know one or two things that
You know what I say?
right. I don't, but I think there's a bit of work to be done in there, right?
Aye.
And I think Derek went in and went off and realised it, but he didn't help himself with coming out in his interviews, and people are going, "Oh, you deserve it. You threw your players under a bus and all this kid on." But I just think he went into it a wee bit blind for me, just knowing what I know,
Yeah.
right? And I can't say because obviously,
I think the players, Ross County need to pay more to get players to go up. And I think he's went in and thought and looked at the players and seen what they're earning and no thought their value
Aye.
for money.
Mm.
And then his first rant was, I didn't like it. We spoke about it, about saying the league was rubbish and all that, and Morecambe were 1,000 times, 100 times better. And then I think that he's maybe thought, I'll try and get rid of some of these players, and they've thought, I'm in a good contract here, I'm not going. And that's what I'm reading between the lines. I've no spoke to him. I don't know that he couldn't then get rid of the players he wanted rid of, and he couldn't get maybe the quality player in that he wanted. And then his interview after the Motherwell game.
Do you know what he said though?
coming.
5, he says, but at least it wasn't 8.
I could be standing here like Fergie.
At least I can fucking...
He's got to bring that fucking glass to me, look.
He needs a night out with you. Derek Adams.
was Fergie.
He does, he needs to, Jesus Christ, smile, mate. Imagine him and Big Joe Lewis in a night out. That'd be a great laugh, wouldn't it? My God.
You need to get binned off his Bologna trips more often, man. You're just taking
you're on fire
bodies,
today,
man.
mate.
I know,
You're on about your fifth
Who
yellow.
did you put on that night out? Let's put other people on this night out.
You're on
Joe
about your
Lewis,
fifth yellow.
Derek
Who's the
Adams.
most boringest guy you've been?
Come on, who else can we put on
can't
this?
be me.
Big Goffey, Big Goffey.
boring bastard. Like. I love him. I love Big Goffey, right? He's a great captain, but
You
one...
know what I know,
No, you kidding, man.
Yeah.
I met him in the town a few years back. He was like for Doctor Who, the big mad scarf on.
Have you had that? By the way, I agree with you.
like,
Have you had a night out with golf?
No, fuck that.
We played.
See,
Mate, we played the Rangers at fucking Wednesday night. I was at Wraith at the time. Golfy's like that.
lighten up, Goffey.
Listen, we'll get into tune. We went into tune Victoria's. I'm in there. Right, the battered is Big Goffey. Because up more there's a fucking cappuccino.
No, kid.
Right, I'm like,
A cappuccino and Vickers.
a cappuccino, coffee. No,
I'm
that,
surprised it's not a protein shake.
I'm like, I'm
And a nightclub, you offered a coffee.
I ordered a coffee because
hell,
obviously knew everybody behind the bar. So the last who went away in, I'm standing there like that, just get fucking battered. I think that was the 6-2. Just get battered 6-2 with the tennis. Big Goffy's standing there with the cappuccino.
Was he stretching off and all that? He'd be in the corner doing yoga and all that.
By the way,
Somebody did it.
He was one of the best professionals.
12 stone. Do you not think he should have been a bit heavier?
But if you're a boring bastard, mate, that means nothing. See, if you've got a body like that and you're boring, nobody cares.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
Mate, honestly.
Reaction. Oh, Goffy, man. Straight away, they hesitate.
Incredible.
You know,
Thank God he's
in our walls.
Anybody else you put in?
And then we've got 3. That's a matter.
That's enough for the 3.
Aye.
Where would they go for a night out?
I know, where's
Libraries and that. Halliday's on fire. Spittle's on fire.
Spittle, I know.
Oh,
Listen, I know Andy.
What about Spittle's goals?
On the show, but Blair Spittle.
Oh, mate, he's a different level now,
He
isn't he?
was incredible.
what
The
have I kept
goals, the
saying?
passing, he was
tell you.
brilliant. He was brilliant.
I always like
Aye.
watching him. Always he's a good player and they goals.
He does not like to pass the ball back away all the time when he gets to make something happen.
Even his first goal's a cracker. If a wide area, wasn't it? And then he just picks his spot. Carroll, I thought he was brilliant. And then the second's just different class. Spittle's a top player. I've all enjoyed watching him.
They're starting to improve a lot. And if you look at Bear, okay, it's a penalty kick, but he's still
Did you see the goal he scored that was
goal,
offside?
Aye, but he's a striker with confidence banging the goals. But
it
you're right, I
shows you-
think Spittle's been.
It shows you because they were in a terrible run and everybody's going, because it's the modern thing, well, you need to sack your manager. But you could see good team playing well at times, maybe a wee sloppy goal here and there. You could see that the players hadn't chucked it, the players were still wearing. It was just that they were maybe suffering a wee bit of lacking confidence, and you could see that, and they've got the benefits. All right, look, it's only one game, but it was a really good performance. I think they'll kick on. They've got a real chance of finishing the top 6, and I know people be watching this going, he's off his head. You know, they've been.
There's a difference. When you
honestly,
do you think they've got a chance?
I genuinely think they can finish in the top 6.
Faddy, and there's a difference. Going through the results, these tough times. What was Kettlewell? Always positive.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But honest. Tell it the way it is, you know, no feeling sorry for it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to piss you on your prediction, but they've got Rangers, Celtic, Aberdeen and Hearts next 4 games.
By the way, they've got Morton and Friday night, tomorrow night.
Hard game.
Doing it
flying.
I fancy him to win that, but I think it'll be a hard game.
The games are going to be hard, but I think that they've got a system, a style. The players are playing well. I think they'll get a massive lift for it. I honestly think, I'm not saying they're definitely going to finish top 6. I think they've got a right good chance.
Andy loves it. I met him yesterday for lunch. He genuinely loves it. He really enjoys working under. Isn't he?
It's a good sign for him. By the way, it's a good goal, good run. I was watching the highlights and watching. Good timing.
You knew we'd have that impact.
You could stick him in after my lunch from yesterday, mate. You could stick him with Goffey and Lewis and.
I thought Halliday would be good.
I'm kidding. Moving all the cups and all that. Saying when he goes there, and his stuff comes there.
I've always joking. What? He's a great guy. You don't like his hair now, do you?
What?
No,
He's
you don't
singing?
like that.
No, who said that?
You said that.
Is there anybody else you want to know? Because he's on the wall. Just throw a name in.
No. I think there's a case for Andy just whipping it off. Right, and going for the dearer one. And going for it.
Go for a faddy, go for a Glasgow one.
What, did he get the cheap one?
I don't know where he went. Did he go to Turkey?
Turkey,
aye. You never know who you're meeting there, do you?
Turkey,
It's funny that
it's hard because his hair's a bit curly.
The hingman's looking a bit patchy as well.
Aye.
The part was looking a bit patchy, but
it's usually a great pitch as well, isn't it? For part.
A wee bit patchy.
I think all the pitches are looking a bit, obviously.
Celtic Park's terrible.
Den's Park looked beautiful.
That's because there's no fucking games being played on it.
It's not played for about 2 months.
On Dundee, lost to St Mirren, but playing really well, Dundee, didn't they?
Aye.
But you disagree with that, didn't you?
No, I think they're a good side. I think they're all right.
The home game against Hearts were really good. Lost.
But I think they're a wee bit unlucky in that. But I just think they're a yo-yo team. They can go a couple of wins and then they'll get a couple of. They're like
That's like every team.
That's what I've got to say. They're like most teams. That's why you're saying about Motherwell top 6. You're looking at as much as what they've been a lot of draws. They've got a victory there night. I think they're massive improvement. I really do. But if you look at 2-20, right? 2-20, and you're confident they can go top 6. So it shows you. Shows you that between
how inconsistent everyone is.
Exactly. Aye. So MD can.
There's 2 points between Dundee in 6th and St Johnstone in 10th.
Aye.
So that tells you how close it is.
Exactly. And you look at St Mirren, they've came again, they got a good result
Aye.
last night. By the way, that's why I'm saying Celtic game at St Mirren, now, I still fancy Celtic, I've got to say. But if they play like second half, last night, second half at Pittodrie, St Mirren will fancy it.
Yeah, definitely. We need to give a mention to Olivia as well. Just doesn't seem to be going.
Right,
Can they
there's
take
a lot of
any? Can
chances,
they take
isn't
any
there?
hope the fact that Ross County are in turmoil, or do you still
Did
think
you not
Olivia?
see his interview?
No, after
I
again.
didn't see. What did they say?
Yeah, I think it's Kerridine asked him. He says, what do you think of the Ross County? You know, it's a second manager they've lost, and Davey went, do you want me to be honest? I'm gutted.
Is that
because you think that if he'd have stayed, he went,
Bad.
you're pressing me here? Brilliant.
They did look like they had a lot more of a threat last night
Aye,
in
they
the game.
did, didn't they?
Couple of chances.
I
they
just saw the
killed, didn't they?
highlights. Aye,
Big boy up front looks like a
in the-
decent player.
Aye, in the
Handful.
first half, they did 2 or 3 real good opportunities.
Yeah.
Mate, they're gone. They're
Definitely.
gone.
I'm
Forget
not
about
so
them.
sure.
Oh, fair
I'm
game.
not so
I'll
sure.
tell you what.
I'm going to put out a wee lifeline.
I'll take you and
Martindale.
Archie for a good day. If they fucking stay
No,
up.
you're
There
getting
you
it.
go.
Don't worry about it.
There you go.
You're
You're
getting
getting
No, but I think there is a wee lifeline there.
There, right?
Aye, that's where because they'll focus
Well,
on
They
County.
can't win a fucking game.
Aye, I know that, but near County are they're in a mess. They are in a mess, by the way. And going back to Ross County, Roy McGregor, that was a poor appointment. So it was. They should have stuck with Malky
Right.
Mackay. Aye, definitely.
Who's your names
He's a
next
good
one?
manager.
Is it the usual names for Ross County?
I don't know, actually.
Alec Neil.
That would be a great appointment, I think.
Alec
No
Neil's-
chance.
Well, I like
But I'm just thinking-
They
Nah,
wouldn't take that now.
No.
don't think so.
I tell you what, see up there,
in the Championship in England.
it's a beautiful place to live.
Aye.
Have you lived up there?
Yes.
Oh,
Aye.
he's only saying this because Roy sorted him out with a few quid to go up there.
What-
Look, he's
Did you play
I was up there for a
Aye.
season. Aye, and I loved it
That
up
was his
there.
pension.
Aye.
this is the thing about it.
It's a lovely place.
He's not mate.
It's great.
You know that?
No, I was up
What's
there.
lovely about it?
What?
What's lovely about it?
Everything.
What?
Just everything.
Fucking
running about
4 hour
Inverness.
journey back to
No, it's
Glasgow.
lovely up there. I liked it.
But see the
I
thing
was at
with,
peace
see the
with
thing
myself
with
up there.
I think
Roy.
you need to go back.
I
mate.
found myself up there.
Roy's trying.
Yeah.
Roy's trying to do the best for the club. He's no, you know,
I know.
it's all he cares about is Ross County, and he's trying to do the best. I know that you're saying about the point.
But he goes to the
By the way,
But has he not got a big Boydie up there? And he's got Boydie sort of. Is it the big
I don't know
Boyd
if he's
that's
still. I don't. Is he back there?
director of football?
no,
Ferguson.
Ferguson.
But big Boyd's up there as
I
well.
think
Yeah,
he's went
Fergie
back
as well.
in. Fergie's a great lad.
Surely they boys know they've got the club running
Oh, they,
properly now.
but look, if
you
you
manage
then put
Fergie-
somebody in
That's
charge,
fine,
it's one to
Fergie,
make
yeah.
all the decisions. I don't know if that's what Daz is
He's a
talking
good
about.
player.
Oh, right, so Roy's making the decisions that they should maybe be making. I'm reading between the lines here, right?
There's
You are reading
something,
between the
no,
lines.
just right, it needs sorted, that's why I was
Any other names for his Ross County job? Who would deserve a wee crack at the Premier League? Reece McCabe, would he take that?
He's doing alright, eh?
Aye.
Doing really well.
Is he ready for that next step?
When he ever.
Maybe the Warnock one.
Big
Are you
test at
happy
the
with the
weekend.
Warnock appointment?
Personality-wise, delighted.
I know, it's
with it,
going to be a
mate.
laugh.
Oh, aye.
But
Definitely.
You know-
I don't know where it puts Aberdeen in 3 months' time come the end of the season.
But do you know that's exactly? Would you know? I mean, it's like employing Jack and Victor up there, isn't it? It's like that, isn't it? For the next, isn't it? It is. But he's going to be. But he's come up and
Aye,
he's going.
but he's
I'm
a
going
good
to have a
manager.
laugh.
He's a good
I'm going to have
manager.
a laugh. I'm going to enjoy
saved
it. and all
Huddersfield
that.
Somebody
last
told
year.
him that Aberdeen and Rangers was a rivalry, saying that he's pals for the Rangers.
The
teams.
noon
Supporters
Rangers
would be
support.
Doesn't care,
That was
He doesn't
nuts,
care.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
Nah.
He doesn't care.
That'll
Just a wee
pile
bit
of
younger
shite.
than Daz as well. Plenty of energy. in him.
Shite.
What's the
Would you take the Ross County job, Daz, if they offered it?
Aye, because it's brilliant up there.
Nice.
Take Fergie.
Did me on. He's like, well,
peace
they've
with each
already
other.
sacked 2 managers. They've already sacked 2 managers this year. That compensation package would be brilliant.
Where you
I
got
thought
3
I'd see
years.
you. There you go. Well, why don't we go up and take them to the end of the season? We'll just enjoy ourselves.
That is Jack and Victor.
I'm sure we know he's sitting a fucking beauty.
That is Jack and Victor.
Coming.
Knowing Roy Jink will be an experienced guy he brings in.
I've not got a clue.
Well, you can't
I'll be honest
put
with you.
a young manager in there.
Why not? Because the last 4 managers have all been old guys that have not done well.
I think, as I say, I think there's things that need strong leadership to get in and say,
Dougie
right,
Emery.
if I'm coming in,
Dougie Emery.
By the way,
Somebody
that makes
Dougie-
him hard to beat.
I
Not a
like
bad shout.
maybe Dougie's doing some job, innit?
Dougie's doing brilliant.
Do you know Dougie always get
Great guy,
put with
Dougie
a
Emery.
label that I go, oh, he'll never be a fucking manager. He's doing brilliant, innit?
Yeah. And you need to give Morton Board credit as well, because he's had a wee bit of a tough time
Aye,
this
he
season.
was-
They've stuck with the fans were a wee bit.
And what he's had to
stuck
work
with
with.
him. Yeah.
He's an amazing job he's done. And
how-
that result of the weekend was incredible. It ended up 5, wasn't it? Against
Did he play a
Dunfermline.
bit? Martin said Dougie played with us, County for a bit.
Is it no Inverness he played for?
Oh, Inverness it was, that's right. I knew he was up there. Maybe that would put them off at that.
No, but Inverness.
Is that not a big rivalry?
Aye, well, 50 fans and 50 fans fucking on Twitter. But it's all kicked up.
It is, but I don't know if it's big enough for that.
There's 20 of them tweeting tonight, come on.
The players moved,
about
didn't they?
We're going to get you a security guard between 20 tweets.
Fucking
He sees him. They get a police escort.
Aye, but that one's for your fans.
Yeah, he said, are you on Twitter now?
No, mate, no. I went on Twitter and I followed one person. I followed Katie Price. Right?
Katie Price.
But listen, this was years ago, right? And I followed Katie Price. But to me, I was a big Peter Andre fan at the time.
Oh, what a guy, man. Right, well, we'll just do all the teams, or do you want to just pick 6? Go all of them. Right, okay, everyone at the same time. Whoever,
This is it.
have you want to jump in, whoever wants to jump in first, just give your result. Morton versus Motherwell.
Tough one, but Motherwell, I think Motherwell.
Right, Motherwell.
won that.
Motherwell for me.
Yeah, Motherwell, go with that.
Tough game.
They've lost there before in the cup.
Is it who goes through, or is it, does it go to replay these?
You know, but
Right, I think it's going to be a draw.
penalties.
I'm going to go draw.
That's not bad
Oh,
shout.
who goes
okay.
through, no?
No,
No, an
because
actual cup, is it?
Does it go, because it goes to a replay though, doesn't it?
Extra
Oh,
time.
is it extra, right, so who goes through then?
Extra time.
One of the tie. Motherwell.
Right.
he's
You know what, I'm going to fling him. I'm going to go Morton.
You're going, Martin.
Ah,
right?
good. We need that because you're top of
Because
the
I'm top, so
Oh,
there
yeah.
you go, I'm giving you a chance. Inverness v Hibs.
Hibs.
Again, it's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
You could go for a. I'm going Hibs.
Apart, it's a
Defend
really
a wee
good
bit
draw,
better
isn't it, when
than
you look
Hibs,
at some
wouldn't
of the
I'll
ties.
go Hibs as well. I think
Hibs.
they'll just have enough.
I'll-
You're not going
I'll go
Inverness,
Hibs. Well, they
Yeah, I know
struggled
it's-
against Forford, didn't they, the last round?
Play good foot, Inverness, isn't it? Good
Aye,
foot.
big Dunk's
Aye.
got them all right.
Yeah.
No, I'm going Hibs, I'll go
I
Hibs.
just die.
Partick Thistle against Livingston. Thistle, I'm going.
I'm going Thistle.
Livy. I liked what I seen.
Aye, love you too.
Livy.
Yeah, I think they'll get a result.
Aye,
Right,
so they
okay.
are.
Aberdeen, Bonnie Rigro, is it
It'll be
Aberdeen?
the first one in 17 games.
Tough one.
We're all
Aberdeen.
I'm going the Rose.
No, you're not.
I know, of course I'm no. The Dons. I'll go with Aberdeen.
Jack and Victor.
Yeah,
Aye,
Aberdeen.
Kilmarnock v Cove.
Kelly.
Kelly.
Right, okay.
Everyone Kelly. Dale, yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
Rangers v Ayr, Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Rangers.
St
Aye.
Mirren versus Celtic.
I'm going Celtic. St Mirren are playing really well at the minute, but Celtic will just do enough to win that tie.
I'm going Celtic. They have to win it. They have to win that game.
I'm
And I wouldn't back them because I thought there'd
I'm
be a
going
few
St Mirren.
surprises.
Are you going St Mirren?
Are you? Aye. I looked at, see the
the reason I'm going St Mirren is
Championship
I think
teams.
I think the back Celtic have got a lot of injuries. They're away from home.
Mhm.
It's not a bad shout.
Tough.
It could.
I just got a sneaky that they could if they're ever going to beat
Celtic's
Celtic.
going to be now.
They're there.
I'll go Celtic. Airdrie versus Hearts. I'll go Hearts.
That's the one I'm kind of. I'm not so sure about. See the champion. See that Inverness Hibs. That's a tough one. Morton Motherwell.
Hearts are flying, mate.
I
I
think.
know they are.
And they've got fucking good
Aye.
players.
And they've got Shanklin. What a goal!
Hearts.
What a goal last
I
night.
think
as
Airdrie will
well.
give a good account of themselves, but I
Hearts are
think
tough.
Go
Hearts.
go Airdrie.
No, I was going to go Airdrie because I like.
Remember, there's a
I like
chicken wing at
them
the end
and
of
all.
this.
I
Do you need
know.
to choose wisely? And you're
Aye, but
eating
it's
the
not.
fucking
It's
hot
not
one.
that
No, I'm
No,
going
he's
to.
eating the hot one.
lemon and herb lunch he was getting.
Aye.
I can't
Three-
believe that.
aye.
I shit myself.
Tough. You can't eat that. You've got a.
He
stomach
says,
problem,
no, you can
that's
catch
all right,
me.
kids.
I'm doing the away. I says it's a 2, is it? Need to eat
It's
it.
two.
It's like, no, you're
Two, mate.
So we have to pull something out there. We can't go with the same as they two.
Well, I've went different on the first one, haven't I?
You know what I mean? We've got to close the gap. We can't just keep going the same. Fergie's fucking
Right,
waiting
well,
to
do it
be all
again,
answer.
Right, you pick.
No,
You take
just
Morton.
I'll take Bonnie
I said
Ring.
about
Inverness. Bonnie Ring.
Do you actually
I think there's another week after this.
Do you think I'm tactical here?
I think you're
I'm away you
tactical.
go.
You're sitting up
Take
top of the
yourself.
league. Right,
just
I'm
saying the way
going to
it
go. I'm going to go Hearts to beat Airdrie.
Right, what are you going to
Same
do?
as all us.
Wait,
myself in the game there.
No, thanks, lads.